The intake process usually begins when a client is ready to begin their journey in therapy, and the intake is necessary so that I am able to gather information for the clinician. Well, I think the intake is important because when you're first coming in for your session, you want the clinician to be able to have a substantial amount of background information so they're better equipped to help you. Some of the things that I gathered during an intake is general information, age, date of birth, emergency contact. And then we get deeper into history. We talk about any abuse they may have encountered. We talk about childhood. And we also talk about their strengths and some things that they hope will change during therapy. The intake process can take up to 45 minutes. It's usually plenty of time to get a nice amount of information so that when they're ready to meet with the clinician for their first visit, they can actually start working on, some of the things that are bothering them and start working on their stress. First and foremost, I want to make sure the client's comfortable. I mean, you're on screen, we're not in person, and you're speaking to a stranger. So, how do I get you to open up and tell me what's really going on so we get you the maximum benefit, right? And by doing that, one, I'm not a therapist. In that moment, I tell them I am the specialist. I am, the facilitator of this intake, but I'm also human. So I want you to know that I'm listening. We could take our time. I do need the questions answered in order to be able to complete that part. But I also want to know that you're okay during the intake and what's really going on so that we get to the core of what your issues are and get you the best. I can understand that the intake process can seem scary, but here, while I'm doing the intakes, I do my best, like I said, to make people feel comfortable because I know it's difficult. It's difficult going to a clinician to talk about your problems, right? Sometimes people have shame with their problems or even shame on an intake, knowing this is just like a Q&A, if you will. But I would like people to know it's more than just a Q&A. It's us, me, getting to know you on a level that maybe you're not letting other people see you so that, again, we can get you the best help, the most beneficial. We all have problems. We all have problems. I just want to help them make their problems less detrimental to their lives. I want to help them live better lives with the problems they have because we all have problems.